What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome to another episode of ItsASheThIngTV by me, Dominique. Yeah, guys, I just... you don't want to know what just happened to me. Okay, I was just filming this and I had to cut halfway through because, obviously, my cold has not gone. Okay? So, I had a coughing fit. And you guys really don't want to hear me coughing throughout the damn video, do you? Okay? It was bad. There's nothing more annoying than when you're halfway through a damn video and your sinuses decide to act up. So I came prepared because nothing's going to stop me from making this damn video. I got my drink. Okay, so let's just do this. And guys, I didn't just come back from the islands. I didn't just come back from Jamaica. I didn't just come back from the seaside, okay? I just thought, look, I'm always wearing black in my videos, okay? More or less. Why don't I just make an effort today and look nice? Okay, so, I got one of my mum's 80s shirts. I like it. Miami vibes up in this bitch. And I'm wearing it. Okay, guys? So, before I start, this reunion was long as hell. Okay? It was long. Not only did I have to split it up into 3 parts, but then this one episode reunion part 3 was long as hell. I didn't realize it was over an hour. Okay, so I'm sorry if this review is long, guys, but we've got a lot to talk about. I am sad that Real Housewives of Atlanta is over. However, I'm so happy. Okay? Okay. Alright, so let's just get into this. Okay? Welcome to the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6, Episode 25, reviewed by me, Dominique. Reunion Part 3. Welcome to the Reunion Part 3, the review by me, Dominique. Okay, guys. Alright, so we start off with this whole Bailey Bowl. Okay? And the whole friendship between Nene, Marlo, and Kenya. Guys, now, because this season was so damn long, I don't even remember what happened. Okay, I don't even care. I don't remember. I can't really even go into how it happened, how it started, okay? So, sorry if this is all over the place. Nene and Marlo's friendship just went to shit because I believe Kenya's ass got involved, okay? Apparently, Marlo was doing some shit. Who knows? There's always an issue with Nene and her friends, okay? However, I agree that Kenya is always, trying to instigate some shit. It's like she's always playing the good angel, okay? So when Nene, pisses off one of her friends, Kenya will come through, be like, you know what? I'm so sorry. You don't have to take that from Nene. And then, all of a sudden, she becomes close to Nene's friends. Have you noticed that? Did you see how her and Cynthia were sitting on the chair together looking like they were best friends? Like, Kenya. She's a snake in the grass, guys. She is a sneaky, sneaky, sneaky woman, okay? Because yeah. Alright? But the whole point is, Marlo and Nene's friendship is over because Nene said to Marlo, you know what? You and Kenya can be friends, however, I'm not going to be your friend if you're going to be Kenya's friend. Or something along those lines, okay? Which is very childish and immature. However, I understand when you're friends with someone, you don't really want them to go off being friends with someone you don't even like. Okay, so I understand that. Can I put my hands up and say I've done that before? Yes, but I'm young. I have an excuse. These women are old. They don't need to be doing that shit. I'm just saying. It's hot as hell. Woo! Woo! Sorry, guys. Okay, let me move on. So Kenya reads a text. Okay? Now, let me tell you this, guys. You need to be careful with what you say because there are some people in this world that will save voice messages, save text messages, save screenshots. People are ready to really, call your ass out, okay? So you need to be prepared because I'm not one of those people, okay? I never hold evidence, damn it. I don't keep text messages. I don't keep screenshots of shit because I have a life. Who has time to do that shit? I'm not that sneaky. You know what? People who do that are sneaky, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, it's always good to have evidence, okay? But, damn, it's like you're waiting for something to happen. Maybe I should start. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, the point is Kenya had a text message that Nene had sent or Marlo sent. I don't know, okay? And she comes to the conclusion that Nene is childish. Nene is controlling, and I believe that is very correct. Nene does seem like she's a very controlling friend, okay? Hello, look at Cynthia. Cynthia, throughout this whole reunion, I don't know if she was even awake. She looked scared to even say anything. She looked over it. She looked upset. I don't know what was going on with her. Okay, guys. I really don't. But yeah, you know, this whole thing I could give two fucks about. I don't care. Alright, so Kenya obviously wants there to be an issue. That's what Nene said. And I believe that's true. Kenya is just looking for something to pop up so that she can just open that big mouth of hers to get involved and try and rescue the friend and just seem like she's the good Samaritan when really and truly she's a sneaky ass bitch. Kenya is sneaky, guys. They are both as bad as each other, to be honest, okay? They are very, alright. Let's move on, guys. I don't care about this whole friendship circle. I don't give a shit. Alright, so, apparently Nene addresses Mama Joyce in one of her blogs, okay? Apparently something about something, what happened in the Bailey Bowl, something, gutter, something. Okay, now, I'm not even going to say Nene was in the wrong because Mama Joyce was acting a damn fool. Mom, you know what, guys, I'm so sorry, it's hot. This is what happens when you don't edit your videos, okay? You can't edit shit like this. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know when you're... Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry, it's hot. I'm so sorry, it's hot. That's better. I should get a video editor. Okay, sorry, guys. Damn, this is ghetto shit. Alright, sorry, guys, okay? Now, we can all agree that Mama Joyce has shown her ass this season. Alright, so I don't even think Nene was in the wrong for saying that. However, you know, calling Mama Joyce out like that when you were clearly kissing her ass last week on a chair in the other reunion, yeah, now that's wrong. Okay, so, Candy calls her ass out. Andy asked Candy how she felt about that, and obviously Candy said she was pissed off and she was angry. Then her and Nene get into this whole thing, and you know what? I love Candy because her ass may be tiny, okay, but trust me, that mouth isn't. She stood up to Nene's ass, okay? She shut Nene's ass down. She's just, like, they went back and forth. No other woman on that couch would do that. They don't do that to Nene. Kenya tries, it never works. Cynthia, you know Cynthia ain't about to say shit. Phaedra, like, Phaedra's tired. She's just not going to. Okay? But I'm glad there's just someone that always checks Nene and someone that will always tell the truth, and that's Candy, okay? So they go through all of this. But Nene refuses to apologize. She's standing by her word. Okay? I don't really think she need... Well, yeah. Nene, you should have just apologized and it would have just saved the trouble. But let's move on, guys. Who cares, alright? One point that was brought up there, Nene, see, guys, you know, this season's been going on for too damn long. I don't even remember, like, people's names. Candy said that Nene never wants people to do things that she does to them, okay? And that is the damn truth. Nene can do certain things to you, but if you do that shit to her, she will never let that die down. I can't stand people like that, okay? I can't stand people like that, okay? Nene's just gonna end up having no friends, and then you know her ass will say, I don't need no friends. Yes, you do. You need friends. You need minions to kiss your ass, but apparently all your minions are dying, okay? All your minions are over your shit. They, you know? Like, for fuck's sake, this whole thing was long, guys. Like, I'm trying... Oh, alright, let me just... Alright? And then Nene just doesn't seem to see anything that she does as ever being wrong. She's just... Guys, I'm so sorry, but bear with me here, okay? You know when you've spoken about... I've spoken about this shit for every review I have done, okay? I'm tired. I don't even want to speak about this anymore, alright? Let's just move on to greener pastures. Alright, so the charity event comes up. Nene apparently said she said sorry on one of her blogs. Again, these damn blogs. Alright, and long story short, apparently Kenya's money didn't come through, but then apparently it did. However, Nene said, alright, if it really did, why don't we set up another charity and why don't we both give them 20,000 each? Why don't we do that? Did you see Kenya hesitate, or was it just me? When $20,000 was mentioned, did you just see her like flinch a little bit? Kenya, you ain't got $20,000. You ain't got that. Come on, girl. Alright, I saw her hesitate. Like, please, no one can tell me wrong. I saw that shit. Alright? Now, what did I say? now we go into the actual part, okay, where this whole altercation starts. Apparently, Nene said that she was on a completely different level as these women, okay? She's on, yeah, she said none of these women are on her level. What level? What level is that? Okay, now I'm not going to take away from the fact that Nene has achieved a lot. Okay, Nene's come from nothing and she's gotten somewhere in life. But to say that none of these other women are on your level, now girl, you are a damn lie. Okay, Candy could buy and sell all the women sitting on that couch, okay? Let's just be real. Candy is rich. Candy never brags about the money that she has, but Candy is rich. Candy is established in this industry. Candy is known, okay? Candy is Candy. Candy from Escape. Candy, when you're out in the club, don't think I'm not. Candy. No scrubs. Candy. Bedroom Candy. Candy. Candy is rich. And then we go to Phaedra, okay? Phaedra might not be as rich, but Phaedra is still established. She is a lawyer. She is a mortuary embalmment, whatever it's called, specialist, whatever she does, okay? She is a workout DVD woman, okay? She has graduated. She has done so much, okay? And then Cynthia. Cynthia was a top model. When I say top model, look, she was a model, okay? Alright, that's enough. And Kenya Moore, as much as we hate to love her, no, we don't even hate to love her because we just hate her, okay? As much as we dislike her, at least Kenya has been on some memorable shit. Kenya was in Waiting to Exhale. Kenya was in Girlfriends. Kenya was in... Kenya was in a few things, guys, okay? Okay? Alright, so for Nene to say that none of these women are on her level now, that's just some bullshit. Okay, let's be real. If anything, all these women are more established than her. Let's be real here, okay? So come on, let's not even lie right there. And then it goes to this whole thing about Kenya feeling that she's the queen bee. Now, she wants to try and say her fans have made her feel like that. Her fans say that she's the queen bee. But now, to think that you're the queen bee without the husband, without being, you know, the most... rich, you know, haven't really got anything going for you. How are you queen bee? Queen bee is in queen bitch. Okay, I understand that because you're a bitch. You're shady as hell. I understand that. But you're not the queen bee of anything. Let's be... Oh, you... These women make me tired, guys. I'm so done. I'm so glad this is over. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, I can't even say their damn names. I can't. Just breathe, Dominique. Just breathe, okay? Alright. Kenya. Alright, this whole bye Felicia thing. How many damn times did you want to say bye Felicia? It was fine the first time. First and second time. The third time it got kind of old. You said that on the 59th time. Like, come on. Like, come on. Huh? Let's move on, guys. Let's move on because I ain't got time for this shit. Like, these people just worn me out today. The Cynthia segment. Who needed to see that shit? No one cares. And the word fibroid, guys, it was really making my skin crawl. Like, they were like, fibroid sex. Ugh. Who wants to know about Cynthia and Peter having sex? Not me. Alright, let's move on, guys. Phaedra's segment. Now I can be alive. Now I can be alive. Now I can be alive. Okay. So they show a whole rerun of what's happened to Phaedra throughout this whole season. Phaedra's been through a lot, guys, okay? Been through a lot. Now they go on to Phaedra and Apollo. Now, guys, you know what? I never once saw Phaedra and Apollo being that type of couple anyway. Like, when I first saw them together, I was like, oh, okay. I wouldn't have thought her husband would look like this. But, guys, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is not good, okay? They looked completely uncomfortable with each other. They looked awkward. The whole situation looked forced. I sensed so much tension. It looked completely wrong. Okay? Now, I don't want to say that they need to be separated because we don't really know what's going on in their lives. However, I just think they need a break from each other because the shit that... It just looked unhealthy. Yes, his ass was on the chair. Yes, he was sitting next to her. Yes, his hand was around her neck. But it just still still looked like rigid. Like, it just looked like I don't want to fucking be here. But the whole thing just looked a mess. They seemed awkward. It was terrible. Like, I couldn't even watch it. I was like, oh my gosh, like, damn. And then he must have, like, messed up her little hair, and she was like, ow, okay. And then he said something, she's like, can you be quiet when I talk? Like, guys, what is up between them? Okay, now, I think, obviously, Phaedra mothers him too much, okay? But that's no damn reason, right? He was acting a downfall this whole entire season. Like, I can't even look at him now. He makes me sick. I can't believe I used to find him attractive. I don't even like him anymore. Their whole situation was just a fucking mess. Like, I don't even know what was going on, right? And obviously, Apollo said that every marriage goes through a rough patch, which is true. However, you guys, rough patch, this, like, this is more than rough. This is rough. This is tough. This is too much. Like, yes, they go through a rough patch, but it just seemed awkward. And then Andy asked them about counselling, and she just looked like she didn't want to say shit. Okay? Now, I understand Phaedra said that, you know, the way that she was brought up to keep her marriage private, which is understandable, but then why the fuck are you on Real Housewives of Atlanta with your husband? Because obviously people are going to watch and people are going to want to know what's going on between you guys. And if his ass is acting up and doing certain things, but you feel like you still got to be private, that's not going to work out, okay? Now, I do believe that Phaedra checks his ass, okay? Phaedra, I know Phaedra's got a wild side. Like, I know she goes in on him, alright? But, oh, guys, their whole thing was just crazy. Like, she was holding back a lot. She just said one-word answers. She just looked like she's had enough of his shit. Alright? And then Andy asked Apollo about his financial fraudulent behavior. He quickly cuts that off and says, well, maybe her, okay, maybe she needs to stop talking about my name, because if she keeps talking about me, you know, she better hope nothing happens. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean nothing happened? And then he went in on Kenya, guys. He went in on her. Kenya went through some shit this episode, guys. She went through some shit. He said to her, she is irrelevant. I am her storyline. Since she's always talking about my ass, I'm the one that made her relevant. Which is true. Because, guys, who could tell me what Kenya's storyline was this season? Apart from Apollo, her fucking dog dying, that was it. That was it. Because every episode she wants to talk about Apollo. Apollo did make her relevant. Apollo went in on her. I was hurt. My feelings were hurt. I even have it here. What did he say? What did he say? He said, I am her storyline. Okay. What else did he say? Alright. Well, come on, Doms. What did he say? He keeps her relevant. And she stays talking about him. And he better, like, she better put some books on him if he goes to prison or whatever. I don't even know what that means. About that, he went in on her ass. That's all I have to say. He went in on her, okay? And then, sorry, guys. And then, a fan asks a question that, why do you always go in on Kenya, but you don't go in on Apollo? Phaedra says, you know, she's warned Kenya several times, and she's warned Apollo. She just doesn't have to check him in front of all of us. Understandable. Then what happens? Kenya insists that these two are sitting here lying. But Kenya's just like, oh, like, what are they lying about? Lying about what? Kenya is an instigator, okay? I am not surprised by Kenya's antics. I know she sent him them text messages. I know she had malice with her intent. Okay, I know she really intended to just be shady. Whether she meant it or not, whether she likes Apollo or not, she was doing it to get under Phaedra's skin. We know that for sure. Okay, like, I'm tired of her bullshit. What else happened? Like, I've written so much shit, guys. Like, I don't even know what's happening. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, a lot happened in this. Okay, so then, Kenya shows another text or talks about another text, and it's just like, come on, man. Like Phaedra said, this happened in 2012. We are in 2014 now. You're still talking about another text message. No one cares. No one cares. And then Phaedra Nina for life. Guys, I'm still hurt. It was, I couldn't even, oh my gosh, Phaedra, you are lethal. She read her, guys. She didn't just read her, she killed her. Okay? That was death right there, because I'm still hurt. That hurt my feelings. Even I felt a little bit uncomfortable watching it. What did she say, guys? What did Phaedra say? Phaedra said, and I quote, "You spend your weekends at sperm banks looking through catalogs, picking donors who could be child molesters. You don't know if they're child molesters or axe murderers, but you pick them, okay? Just to ejaculate in a cup for $10. The $10 that they gonna use to buy a medium-sized pizza. Go on, girl." Guys, guys, okay. Ouch! Ouch! What? Was it just me? Or did that hurt? I don't know if that was below... I don't know if that was below the belt. Okay, but that... Kenya couldn't say shit. I couldn't say shit. Everyone was speechless. After all the shit that Kenya's been giving Phaedra this whole season and last season, her mouth was silent. Guys, oh Lord. I thought I'd make this, review interesting for you guys, because this is the last Real Housewives of Atlanta review I'm going to do for you lot. You lot ain't going to, oh my gosh. You guys ain't even going to see me doing Real Housewives of Atlanta until the next time. Okay. Suffer through this, okay? But guys, that read was terrible. It hurt my feelings, okay? It really hurt, okay? And, what happened? Yeah, Kenya had no comeback. And then, what did Apollo say? He said, "Your toenails are dirty. You might need to..." Oh, God. He said, "Your toenails are looking a little dirty. You might want to get that done." How rude. You've already shot her. Now you're going to dig her back up and shoot her again. That just made me fall to the floor, guys. Why are you looking at her toenails, Apollo? Okay, that was rude. That would have made me cry, guys. Okay. And then Nene goes to say that Kenya stays breaking up friendships, okay? So she needs to get away from Candy. Because it's true. Candy was obviously asked her opinion, and then Kenya's trying to get into her head. Well, I don't know if she was getting into her head, but she was just doing her little, that little kind of reverse psychology thing, girl, you can say whatever I'm so glad you're neutral. I'm so glad shut the fuck up, okay? You are not gonna come between Phaedra and Candy. That bond is too damn strong, okay? That's not gonna happen. And that's true. Kenya's always trying to break up some shit. I agree with Nene on that sense, okay? Yeah. She was definitely trying to get into Candy's ear. Definitely. Let's move on, guys, because... Let's just move on. Alright, so, the guys finally come out. Uncle Ben, let's get into him. Papa Smurf, let's get into that. Alright, the whole bitch comment thing happens all over again. I really couldn't care for this, okay? I don't care. Alright, but obviously, it definitely affected. Yeah. It definitely affected Cynthia, Nene, Peter, and Greg's whole friendship dynamic. It definitely did, okay? I was really surprised to actually see that, because you can tell that they are just not going to be friends like that again, especially Cynthia. You could just see that Cynthia is over it. Cynthia and Nene are not going to be friends like how they once were. Okay, that's just not going to happen. Alright, but Peter talks about being a bitch and he plays with it. He brings himself apparently Nene and Cynthia spoke 15 times a day. Like, who has time for that shit? I don't speak to my certain close friends for about a week or two. I don't even speak to my mum 15 times a day. Like, that's not healthy right there. So we move on to pillow talk. Pillow talk. Alright, so they kind of break it down as in who was in the wrong and what happened. Now, they show Kenya walking across the room to go to Natalie. Now, did I think that was a bit aggressive? Yes, I did. Why are you getting up? Why are you getting up? Everyone was sitting on the floor talking. Why did she get up? And she didn't just get up like slow. She didn't just get up like that. She was charging. She was like, you know? Okay, maybe she wasn't swinging her head, but she was walking. She was going. Okay? And then they speak about Christopher Williams grabbing her. I do not think Christopher grabbed her in an aggressive way at all. Okay? He grabbed her because she was going towards his common law wife. Whatever you want to call her. Alright? Like any man would do. You're going towards my wife. I'm going to be like, slow down. That's what he did. You see that? Boom. Okay? And then she wants to say, no man should touch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still sick. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate this. Right? She goes to say that no man should grab any woman. Okay? But if you're going to attack that woman, or we don't know what you were going to do, of course the guy's going to try and stop you. Alright? And then they continue arguing about this, and Phaedra says, like, were you upset because you were fucking Chris? She was like, were you or were you not sleeping with Christopher at that time? Kenya had no words. Kenya always has words. So was it true? Was Kenya sleeping with Christopher Williams? Probably so. She had no words. Alright? And then according to Kenya, Nene instigated this whole thing because she had an outburst shouting at the camera crew saying that, you know, you guys are making her late on purpose, you know, you're waiting for her grand entrance, blah, blah, blah. Yet no one seems to recall this ever being said. Only Kenya heard that because Kenya has many voices in her head. Alright? And they asked Honest Jefferson, Candy even said she didn't hear it. And you know when Candy didn't hear shit, you know that's true. Candy's the truth. Alright? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Someone is trying to stop me from doing this video. Okay. Yeah. So nobody heard this. And then we go into the Brandon and Apollo fight. I'm over it. I don't care. I don't care. They were both wrong. They were both wrong. Finish. Move on. Alright? Now, Peter then says something about how real men would have stopped that from happening. And then Kenya tries to twist it and tries to make it seem like he was saying something derogatory towards gay men, which I believe Peter was not doing that. Peter was saying real men, as in a general speech, a general statement. A real man would stop this from happening. That will stop you from trying to go over to start this whole thing. You know, so that, I wasn't here for that, you know, like, come on, she tried it. She tried. You tried, Kenya. Okay? All I have to say is, they were all in the wrong, okay? I blame this on Nene, because she instigated this. She did instigate it a little bit. However, it was her night. She was free to ask whatever question she wanted to ask, okay? Kenya, I blame her for getting up. You didn't have to get up. Because if you didn't get up, Christopher would have touched you. Alright? Who else? Brandon. Brandon came there. Alright? No one told him to turn up for no reason. He wouldn't have turned up if Kenya's ass didn't get up and got touched by Christopher. This is just like a revolving door. This is just a domino effect. And I blame Apollo too. You didn't have to go and beat no one's ass up. Moving on. And then they move on to Nene's queen comment. I believe she used it in a bit of a derogatory term. However, you know Nene stands for the gays, so why do we need to keep talking about it? I don't give a fuck. Move on, okay? Cynthia. This is what I wrote. Cynthia just looked zoned out the whole time. Cynthia, like, you know what? I don't think she'll be back next season because I don't see her bringing anything else. She has not brought anything for the last few seasons. That I'm not going to miss Cynthia. I like her dearly. I feel sorry for her. I don't think she needs to come back at all. At all. Okay? Alright. Yeah. Then they show uncut footage of the pillow talk night. And they show Apollo going off on Phaedra. Now, I remember reading some tweets yesterday about how Apollo was in the wrong, but come on, he just had a fight. You know how guys are, after they have a fight, they all turn up, they want to be rude to everyone. So, you know, just because he said she could walk her ass home, I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, shit, she was trying to chastise him right then and there after he just had a fight. Really? Come on, man. They both got issues to sort out, man. Fuck. They just need to get separated. And then Nene and Kenya go back and forth. That's it, guys. Now, look, okay. I know this review was all over the place. But, guys, this, it wasn't all over the place reunion. Therefore, you're going to get an all over the place review. Okay, I tried my best. You know, this flu, this cough, this cold is not trying to let me breathe properly. So I had to have my drink, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm sorry. I couldn't even talk properly because of the cold. You know, guys. But I just want to say I've enjoyed reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta for you guys. I've really enjoyed it. You know, I've really enjoyed your comments. And I pray that the same people commenting and watching this will be here for my next reviews. Now, about that. Being from England, being from London, we do not get these shows over here. Okay, so I'm always a day behind. When the shows premiere in America, I have to then wait the next day for someone to upload it. Then I watch it, and then I review it. And then I have to wait another day for it to upload. That's why I'm a bit behind. But guys, you know, if you still love what I do, please continue to watch. You know, I'm only trying. We don't get this shit out here in America. I'm American at heart, so I'm still going to try. I'm still going to try and do it, okay? But I will be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so stay tuned for that. I am going to try and review R&B Divas, but you know what? I have skipped the first 2 episodes because it's boring as fuck. What am I supposed to talk about? What am I really supposed to talk about? For real. You know? But guys, just stay tuned. Thank you for watching my stuff, and I really appreciate you guys. It's ItsASheThIngTV. Comment, like, and subscribe. And guys, I have a question for you. With my accent, do I sound even more British to you? Do I sound like, oh, okay, she's from London? Or do I probably sound like, oh my gosh, she's from England? Does it really sound over the top to you guys? Because to me, it just sounds normal. Tell me what you think. ItsASheThIngTV, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys. Stay tuned for Love and Hip Hop. Bye. Love yous.